Well, it's an event to give creatives a runway. Joining me now with more on the Chattanooga Fashion Expo is Shanna Forrestal. Welcome.
Thank you, Latrice.
Thank you for being here.
Excited to be here.
Let's talk about this. You were saying that one of the things you told me off the top, you said this is more than just a fashion show.
Exactly.
So explain.
So we've been part of helping to catalyst a lot of our local designers to have their own fashion shows. But one of the things that we really pride ourselves on as the Expo is that we create a runway for our regional artists to go to a national and even international stage. And we do that with education, but also with runway, showcase opportunities, and then with networking and mentorship and all the things that help grow creatives to grow their business, their brand, and everything that they're becoming.
So that's one of the things. So it's more than just, okay, let's put on a fashion show, but really what goes into making your business, and like you said, you look at it, your business successful.
Right.
And that education behind that and all the things that it takes to do that.
Absolutely.
And so you encompass that along with the fashion
We
show.
have so many creatives in our area, Latrice, and I just saw, being someone who was also raised in the South and didn't have the opportunity and the knowledge, the mentorship that I needed to find my place early, I'm passionate about it. And so what we do is we do bring in educators. We have a full day of free education on Friday, the first day of our event. We have creatives from all over the United States are coming in to teach about business, about branding, about sustainability, about technology, AI, just all the things that are influencing fashion brands, everything from hair and makeup to clothing, accessories, and all the things, modeling, etc., right? We start with education. That night we have a panel with our industry professionals and then a networking event. And then Saturday we do runway, and we have 10 regional designers coming in from all across the region with all kinds of clothes and designs and things for people to look at. And that's going to be a great show. We have that being curated by our creative director, who is Damian Kyle. I don't know if you know him, but he's local and he's incredible. So we're going to put on quite a show, but it's not just a show.
And you have, and while we're here, we're talking about what you have. You have some models here, and if
we
could
do
show a shot of them and where you talk about the designer and what they're wearing and some of the things.
So today we're all wearing outfits by Not Me Jules. Her name is Vicki Duganis. This is her third year showcasing with us, and she creates beautiful, as you can see, custom pieces that are multi-purpose. Many of her pieces can be used as a top and a bottom, or they can be worn multiple ways. I love traveling with them because it makes 3 outfits out of 1. You can do all kinds of interesting things with it. But yes, so Faye and these ladies are modeling. Yes, multi-use, beautiful. It can go from casual to dressy, whether you put it with jeans or you put it with heels, and they're beautiful functional pieces that obviously look like they're fall, just fall with sparkle.
And right in time for this time of the year.
Yes, and we're really proud of Vicki because Vicki, the designer, this is her 3rd year showcasing. Last year she won a design competition with a dress that took like 83 hours to build. So she is very intricate in her work and specific, and she creates work that works on every body. It makes every woman or man feel beautiful, and so we love her work.
And again, talking about just giving people here in our community, creatives, that opportunity, that space, that venue, to be able to launch their business, to be able to go to the next level is so important.
And connections. One of the guests we have coming in this year, who's a personal friend of mine, she was nominated for an Emmy for hair. She runs some of the biggest hair sets in the world, and she'll be here speaking to growing, aspiring hairdressers from local schools. To be able to touch someone at that caliber. She's a woman of color, she's from the South, and she's from, just like me, we're from poor families in the South, and she's created not only a career for herself, but she's now raising up other young men and women to make 6-figure jobs in the production industry, and she's teaching them how to do that. And so that mentorship is invaluable.
Right, and I was going to say that's so important because when you start talking about that mentorship, how do you do that? How do I make these connections? What do I do? Because so many people, like you said, as creatives, have all of these great ideas, passion and talent, but how do you put that to use so that you're successful and that you're able to make money from doing that?
Right. So building a career is very different than a hobby. And so one of the things we're focusing on that Friday is so many business classes to teach them about trademark, copyright, copyright. They get to speak to an attorney. They get to speak to professionals in industry, hear about their obstacles, hear about how they've overcome them. What can we learn from these professionals that we don't have to make those mistakes ourselves? And we have a beautiful team of celebrities and professionals that are coming in to help us. And it's lovely. And that's what I love about our event. I think that's what sets us apart. It's not just a showcase. It's not just a runway. It is those things. We put on a magnificent runway, but it's so much more than that. And I want to empower people, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we're really, really proud of.
And as we wrap up, we want to again just peek and show the designs one more time and tell us who the designer is for those young
Vicki DeGonis with Not Me Jewels. She's based here in Tennessee. She's often at the Chattanooga market. Yeah, I mean, she's wonderful, and her work, again, men and women wear her work, her shawls and all her things, and they're lovely pieces, and they're versatile, and as you can see, glittery and perfect for the holidays.
Well, again, like you said, and so this is coming up, and it's again a great opportunity for creatives here to not only be able to showcase their talents and skill, but learn some business skills to be able to succeed. And like you said, turn it into more than just a hobby, but a career, a successful career.
That's right.
Chattanooga Expo, November 17th and 18th at the Mack Event Space, and there will be at other locations. And if you go to that website right there, ChattanoogaFashionExpo.com, you can find out all the information.
Absolutely. Full schedule and a link to tickets. So we hope to see everybody there.